on Christmas shopping, which is actually pretty funny. And both of them just happen to be together in the same podcast. So I'm just going to let this thing roll. You guys are going to love this. Okay, so if everybody didn't know, I'm a pilot, okay? Well, I fly down one of these aisles that's just full of fucking people, and I got to get something in that aisle, and I can't. And my PTSD is a roof of, right? So instead of stopping to get what I need, I'll just crop dust the entire aisle.
Okay.
Circle back around another aisle. Then circle back to this aisle. And when you circle back around, there ain't fucking nobody in that aisle anymore. And then I can go grab whatever I need from that aisle. Now,
You're instigating chemical warfare during Christmas times?
You bet. There's a pharmacy there. They know how to treat anthrax. It's cool. So, but there was one time at Walmart where me and a lady, it was like bucks in a rut.
Oh no!
Yeah, there was this lady. She was probably 70 years old, and it was a showdown. And
Between you and her?
Yeah, I was about 90% through the aisle, and she was about 10% in it. And for that aisle was just a little bit too narrow to where two carts can't pass. I mean, just like half inch, right?
So we got a problem.
We got to stare down. And I told her, I said, well, honey, since you're just a little bit in this aisle, if you don't mind backing up, I'll get out of your way. And she's like, I'm not backing up.
She wanted you to throw that sucker in reverse, bud.
I said, honey, there's 6 people behind me. I can't back up unless I make them back up. Well, make them back up.
See?
So I thought to myself, she's right. I need to make people back up. So I rammed my cart into hers and pushed her backwards into the ladies' department, like the aisle. There was an aisle, and it was toys, and at the end of the aisle there was like a centerpiece, center thing that's got like a bunch of balls in it, and then on the other side of that was the ladies' department, ladies' wear. So not only did I shove her out of the aisle, I shoved her across and around the balls and into the ladies' department. So I shoved her probably the full length of what that line would have been, or what that aisle would have been. So, yeah, I was a dick.
Oh my god,
dick, and I loved every minute of it.
That's the card you got to start playing when the Christmas shopping starts, man.
It's
because people just get out of hand.
Ridiculously out of hand they get, and so do I. So.
I think we've told that story since then.
And it was pretty recent.
I think it was recent. I think recently we were talking, probably because Christmas and being brewing.
Yeah, so I just had to let it go. But that was one of the funniest Walmart stories. There's other funny ones too, and we're not going to be able to get to every single funny thing that if we did, we just replay all the podcasts. Podcasts are funny on their own. Just trying to find those extra special funny moments.
Oh, you know what? Remember remember the Walmart trip where I had the 3 people in the battery operated carts after me?
Yes.
I'm just sitting here thinking about stuff that we could have pulled because Donnie kept texting, like, you got anything else I can look for? I totally forgot about that one until just.
Oh, and there's the one where you were trying to get some like sandwich meat or something like that, and the guy wouldn't get out of your way.
This is like, I've been putting videos up to you and Simo. I haven't had since Christmas, technically got kicking really good with people shopping and being out. I didn't have one problem with anybody at Walmart. I had nothing people being nice and I don't know what that was. Like 7 trips now I haven't had but I totally subtracted us.
No, that's all good. We've got one coming up. Oh God, you know about my quasi fear of monkeys. So and
his story of how that developed.
Oh God, and it's a story that just not only went from monkeys overseas. It came back around to monkeys in Tulsa, and you'll hear it when the story pops up. You'll hear it. It's funny. So you guys hang on to your chairs and listen to that. I'll tell you a little story about monkeys.
God. Okay.
All right. Me and my unit were in an undisclosed location. Okay.
All right.
I'm the medical. I'm Corman, and everybody calls you Doc. when you're a medic. Everybody calls you Doc. They're like, hey Doc, see the monkeys up in that tree? Yeah. You think you might be able to hit them with a stick? I've seen you throw football and throw baseball, and you're pretty freaking accurate. Think you might be able to hit it with a stick? Hell, I can give it a try. See if you can knock that monkey off. I pick up a stick.
This is already a bad idea.
Yeah, I threw it up in that tree, and it was coming right toward that monkey. I mean, it was going to hit him right between. That monkey reached out, caught that stick.
Matrix level.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, well, that didn't work out near what I thought it was going to work out. And as I'm saying that,
armed monkey.
As I'm saying that stick is coming back at me at twice the accuracy and twice the velocity that I threw it. And it hits me in the head, and I about nearly go out. I mean, it rung my bell. Well, then all those guys start running because at that point they know what's going to happen, and they're like running away, and I'm still in there just in awe of.
So it became every man for himself at this point.
Yeah, I mean, who knew that Nolan Ryan was a monkey? Who knew a stick could come back at you at 100 miles an hour, right?
You just got educated.
Oh, my God. Well, then he and his buddies, just for good measure, commenced to shitting in their hand.
Oh, that's her favorite trick.
Yeah. And being just as accurate as that stick, you start getting pelted with monkey shit. Because
what are you going to do? You can't run up there and whip a monkey's ass for doing it.
No, good God, no. No. That's a bad idea. Bad idea.
Yeah. He'll rip you limb from limb, man.
Yeah. Do not get in a shit kicking contest with a monkey.
So how long did they pelt you with shit?
As long as it took me to get away and catch up with those guys, because they knew what was going to happen. They got out of shit range. And
What kind of animal develops that as his defense mechanism? Like, what's wrong with the monkeys?
The same animal that'll piss in his own mouth and jack off no matter who walks by. The same animal. And then word has it that, like, somebody in Tulsa had some monkeys for pets or something like that. And I don't know if it got too much for them or if they got out or whatever, but word has it that there's like a monkey clan living in Tulsa.
I can't remember what kind of monkeys they are either, but yeah, in West Tulsa, there's a neighborhood that a clan of monkeys live in. And like, I don't know what day of the week it is. Let's just say it's Friday. Friday's trash day, so Thursday night everybody takes their trash can to the street.
Oh, they're having a buffet.
Oh, yeah, these monkeys are having a heyday with this stuff. So apparently, the city's sent animal control over there to tranquilize these little guys and get them out of that neighborhood. And I guess they'll dart one or two of them, and then the monkeys know to stay away from that truck. They're that smart.
Yeah.
So these monkeys have been living in this neighborhood for a generation of people. And they just live with these monkeys over there. Somebody called bullshit on this story earlier today. And I'm like, okay, now we're going to take a trip to West Tulsa and we're going to go photograph some monkeys doing crazy shit.
Yeah, I mean, if the story is BS, that's fine. It makes for a good story. I can't verify it. I don't know if it's true or not.
If it's BS, it's one of the best BS stories ever because Fox 23 in Tulsa last summer, I think, did a story on these monkeys. How they're just over there just pillaging these people's trash cans once a week.
Well, if they don't come for that truck anymore, somebody's gonna get smart and come to a different vehicle, and then they're gonna remember that one too. I think what you need to do is get and sorry, animal rights people, if you're listening, I'm really sorry. This is just to kind of it's to prove a point. It's something that comes out of my mouth. It is not the opinion of the Tiddy and Shiner Show, nor it is the opinion of Outcast Media Group, LLC, or 420 Eats, or my mom, or my dad, or my wife.
It might be my opinion, though.
It could be Shiner's opinion. But why don't you get a sniper out there, and while they're in the trash can, just take a 22 sniper rifle
Pick
and
them off.
Yeah, and just hit one of them in the head. Take the head off.
Just neutralize monkeys.
Just neutralize one. And maybe that'll teach the rest. Holy shit. Maybe we best not get into trash cans on Thursday. Yeah, so I've still never seen a monkey, Shiner. Still never seen one out in the wild. Like,
let's get like what in the trash can?
yeah.
Let's get Donnie to do some research on this. See if we can find out where the neighborhood is and see if we can do some freaking proof of it.
Oh, and by the way, I want to apologize for Shiner's audio on that. Shiner was remote that day, and your audio is only as good as the internet that provides it. Yeah, that's okay though. That monkey story. I get asked about that still. Like, is that really true? No, I'm just lying to you. You can throw sticks at them all day, and they'll just dodge it and run to another tree. Go ahead, give it a shot. Seriously.
I just love the mental image.
Oh, well, there's so many things, and what most people will be like, no, that didn't happen. Or the next story I'm going to tell you. People can be like, no, that didn't happen. No, there's witnesses. There's witnesses,
including a tribe of monkeys.
Yeah, exactly. You'd think this stuff is too strange. It really is too strange to make up.
Well, I'm sitting here listening to this, us recounting all this, and I'm sitting here listening, and I'm like, yeah, there's probably people that are like, well, do these guys live? Like, monkeys in the freaking neighborhood?
Yeah,
but that's true.
We live in this state where we do. We live in this state where you guys have a pre-existing notion and a vision in your head that cowboys and Indians still ride on horseback and they shoot at each other.
Yeah.
That's the place that we live. We live in Oklahoma, literally right in the middle of America. And, apparently there's monkeys there. So, oh, well.
Try monkeys. We need to
I wonder what a monkey would do to a Naugahyde chair. You know where I'm going with this.
I totally forgot about this story.
You know where I'm going with this.
Exactly.
And to preface this, one of our friends in the No Cover crew was at my house at the time that this happened. And when it happened, she hit the floor. I mean, baby got low on that one, right? She hit the floor with her hands on her stomach, laughing so hard that she smacked her face on the floor. She was laughing so hard.
Well, and you got to keep in mind, too, like when this happens, I didn't find out about this through you.
No, you found out.
I heard it from was her.
From her, yeah.
It was like, oh, my God, I got to tell you this, what happened to Tiddy the other day. She tells me the story.
There's just certain things that I'm not going to admit. If it comes up, it comes up, and I won't deny it. But I'm just not going to bring that to the forefront for everybody. It turns out it makes great podcasting, but yeah, there's three things that I have to say to America before this story starts. A, check your underwear. If there's any holes in it, replace them. Just replace them. Just shut up and replace them. B, if it's hot, make sure that you don't sit in a hot or a muggy environment, or you're sweating or whatever in a Naugahyde chair without pants on, especially if you have underwear that have a hole in the bottom. Thirdly, and probably most important, keep to the forefront of your mind that every once in a while, people try to get up out of a chair and they've been sweating and that kind of stuff, and your back might stick to it or something like that. So think of that principle too as we play this. Now here it is. It's called Naugahyde and the Scrotum Slingshot.
High five that dude.
Yeah, because mine are getting kind of lengthy. I mean, I'm 50 years old. I should have worn a ball bra earlier in life. But people, if you've never sat on your own balls,
which is one of the best stories ever that we've ever told on a podcast. You're a nut skier.
Oh my God. Okay, I have this chair. His name's Magic Dave. Don't ask about why, it just is. Magic Dave makes me feel like magic when nothing else can. Like I can sit in that chair and just zone out. That's Magic Dave. He'll probably never leave my life. But Magic Dave is from the Nagi tribe. Somebody hunted him down one day and took that Naugahyde and
made him into
a chair. Summertime comes. Well, I've been known to walk around in my underwear. I've been known to walk